Hello everyone, it's Scott and welcome back to another episode of Project Ozone 2, Kappa Mode. So here I am outside of the pressure chamber and I've been making a couple of dense ores and so that way I can make this diamalleus seed. And the reason is the diamalleus seed is just our gold and lapender, but it can be used to craft the full-blown magical crops diamond seed, which is what I need to kind of kick up my game. Unfortunately, what it looks like is that I'm going to be in a bit of a bind trying to get this Temperio essence. So Temperio essence is going to require Master Infusion Stone. Master Infusion Stone is just ridiculous. So we have the Nether Star, Mana Steel, Terra Steel, Elementium, Mana Diamond, Dragonstone, Compressed Gaia, Mana Pearl, and the Zavisio block. So the two bottlenecks right now are the Nether Star and the Compressed Gaia. Compressed Gaia is going to require 9 Gaia Spirit ingots, each of which is going to require 4 Gaia Spirits. So that means I'm going to have to kill the Gaia 9 times to get this block, to get this stone, to get Temperio, to then move on to all of the other things that Temperio lets you make. So it's going to be quite a while, I think, but we're going to need it for all these advanced ores. But to get started, I can at least make the diamalleus seed right now and kind of demo how I've been doing it over here. I did a little bit of upgrading around the around my little test farm here. How am I doing? Am I lagging? Yeah, I think I'm lagging. There we go. So I'm going to need that Argold as well as the Lapender. So I've been making quite a number of seeds. Whoops. So let's grab the gold for the gold and the lapis for the lapis. And one of the diamond ore will be for where I'm going to create my seeds. So, yep. So we've been kind of all over the place for the last couple of days or so. I think it's been 4 days since I last recorded. You can see here I have the reinforced watering can. So Insane Draxon kind of sat down and managed that. So I'll show how we've been working on the how we've gotten the bedrockium in order to make that shortly. But one thing at a time, which I've been really guilty of lately, is not finishing what I'm starting. I tend to just run all over the place rather than complete my work. So let's do that there. Let's put a lapis here, and a gold is not going to work, so I'll put it right here instead. Okay, so the gold seed on that side was going to conflict with that lily pad of fertility. Oh, by the way, we have a lily pad of fertility now. Lily pad here. So that was getting fertile essence, slime pearls from the mob farm, and from the mining laser. So I went through and made the pink slime. That took a little while to do, unfortunately, but it worked. So right now it's just kind of like a time sink, like most of the stuff here in Kappa. Just the simplest things just turn into a grind, and so I'm kind of feeling like it's not that entertaining from a streaming perspective, but maybe you guys want to see it. I don't know. And here we go, diamalleus seed. Excellent. So for lack of, yeah, that'll work. So I want to do that twice here. just so I have a backup. Yeah, nothing else can grow. So it's just because the Lepender can only grow on lapis and the Argold can only grow on gold. So it's pretty easy to get that seed. So let's reserve one of them. Actually, I'm going to have to reserve both of them for now. My end goal, what I was hoping to do, was let me demonstrate what I do with the farm over here. So this is our new farm. So I sat down and cranked out a third harvester. Actually, let me demo what we have at this point. So we have two small harvesters that are gathering these 5x5 plots of seeds for melon and for, well, yeah, wheat and melon. And so that's dumping into our storage system over here. We have 133,000 wheat. This is ridiculous. And I think we have an equal number of melons, which are now getting ground down over here in our factory area. So fermenter, sorry for the noise, takes wheat, produces ethanol. Ethanol is pumped over to a, well, there's the squeezer. Yep, takes seeds and produces plant oil, and that's mixed together over here in a refinery to produce oil. And so plant oil, ethanol, is being extracted to make biodiesel, which are feeding all these machines. So these are the Industrialcraft diesel generators. They're well, I can't say simple, but they're functional. So they produce, I think, around 4,000 RF per tick, which is currently being entirely consumed by these cobblestone frameworks. So it's just a ridiculous amount of energy being sucked out. So like we had before, the cobblestone framework here is just framework tanks and an empty machine framework, which is dark steel and electrical steel. And this is the fastest way we've found to create compressed cobble. So that's cranking out triple compressed cobble, which is being dumped in here to kind of run up the chain. Quad, 5, 6, 7, 8 octuple, and we have 18 octuple compressed cobblestone. So pretty good, I think. So that's consuming all the energy of both diesel. Well, this diesel generator is powering all this stuff, the refineries and whatnot. So that way we can run this Magneticraft refinery to produce, to take the biodiesel as oil. Actually, it gets a little more complicated, unfortunately. So the Tektronic, this guy produces the Tektronic petroleum, so petrol, and from there, yeah, so you could go this route with obsidian and clay and basalts, but we don't have basalts spawning in our base right now. So that kind of leaves us a little bit behind. So as a result, we're just going to, well, yeah, run through this formula here. So let me do a quick adjustment. Yeah, so that petroleum is run through the refinery, which produces natural gas and sludge and oil. And then the oil is what we need for our plastic. So over here, Low Insane Draxon, AFK'd again. What do you need to do? 2, 3 more fuel loaders and a rocket. Yep. So so somewhere around here was Plastic Works. I think it is probably in this mess here of all of our machines. Everything is terribly disorganized, which is a little frustrating, I must say. But yeah, so the biogenerators ran out. Oh, nuts. So that's making dust or compressed dust? Compressed dust. Wow. and this whole system shut down. So I guess whatever was feeding it made 6,000 compressed cobble. That's pretty good. So why are there pants in here? I feel like something got jammed. Yeah, got really jammed. I think this system just ran out of energy. Now I look at it. And this was supposed to take biofuel, and somewhere the biofuel must have run out. Yep, that's all I can figure. Okay, well, unfortunate, but that happens. I'll let him clean up his mess. Anyway, so with that, we've gone through. So here's a little invention that's kind of funky. This is our terrestrial automation. So let me turn off the magnet and demo this. So what I did was set up a logistical pipe formula with terrestrial request, and that request one terrestrial ingot will dump the material into this chest using the um, logistic pipe uh, crafting chassis. So then the servos will dump the necessary items into item droppers, which will drop it onto amalgamation plate. And once I hit that critical mass, you can see I also drop in of the five of the lotus, and so Okay, that stinks. My mic cut out, and I'm not sure how far back it actually died. But I seem to be okay now. Probably have to go back and edit the video then. Alright, well, at this point I'm on Mars. I'm vein mining around in order to get Desh ore, and invalid thermal protection, night vision, snow, jump boost. I'm taking a tiny bit of damage. So let me gather up all this, and then I will probably set up. Let's see, how am I on food at the Mars stone? I don't really need Mars stone. I don't have any food, so I guess that invalid thermal protection must be hurting me. Yeah, I'm just gonna /spawn my way out when it's time for me to escape. But Mars stone, grab a little bit more of that. Yep, I think that'll pretty much cover it. We have plenty of copper, plenty of iron. Really don't know what the okay, that's good. Alright, let's return home. Spawn. So with that, I now have a lot of material. So let's dump off some of this ore here. There we go, and then here's our 39 Desh ore. Pretty sure that's probably not going to be enough, but what can you do? Do I have any food? Yes, we have apples over here. So at this point, it's just a bit of a waiting game again. So I'm at the point really where I can't fight the Gaia because my armor is not good enough. We set up the arena. Insane Drax and I tried to take on the Gaia and died horribly twice. It was just awful. So what I can do, yeah, so I can't really soup up the armor at this point, even though this is somewhat okay artifact armor. What I want to look up is the experience book. Yeah, so level 4 experience book can be used to make enchantments. So this Prot 4 is going to require the diamond essence that I can't get until after we kill the Gaia. So if I'm going to have enchanted books, I'm going to have to do it the old-fashioned way with just enchanting. So let's see, earth and air are tapped out at 2048. Got it. So a lot of cleanup around the base still. Let's see, upgrade. Yep. Yeah, let's get that. Get that. So I'm not sure what I can work on in a timely manner. Just sitting and watching seeds isn't going to be much fun. Though, let's take a look. I remember now. Let's look at the ME system. So the inscriber didn't look that hard. Carbon wafers, sticky pistons, fluix. Fluix is, yeah, not bad. I should be able to do all of this right now. So what I'm missing then is the ME controller as the next step. So maybe I can build a vat and start working on that. Skystone's just from the sieve. Chemical crystallizer should be fun. Oh, and this is going to require a machine frame resonant. Well, luckily I made lumium. Zombie electrodes going to require a basic capacity. Okay, energetic out. So we can do that, no problem. Inscriber, pulsating chipsets. Okay, those are no problem. So that leaves the last piece is the ME drive in order to store items. So mercury, ingot. Yeah. So we need to go to mercury. Blast resistant. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well maybe this time what I can do is bring along some either some food. Yeah, I'll do this one more time. We'll launch the rocket one again. Oh. Oh. I think I've made a tactical error. You can only go back once. I've made a definite tactical error. Alright, I'm gonna have to explain that to Insane Draxon later. I guess I'm not allowed to slash spawn my way out. So that's gonna mean I'm gonna need to make another rocket. This is gonna suck. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, I guess I can clean up my mistake. Fortunately, I do have one of my own here, NASA Workbench schematic. I have no idea how this works though. So let's say let's grab that and head back to yes, okay. Head over to the rocket workbench. Maybe it's just as simple as throwing in well, that's so loud. Why? Why, mechanism? Why? Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. So what it looks like, I'm gonna need to make some cones. Alright, so Galacticraft. Gonna need a nose cone. I'm gonna need a whole bunch of these heavy duty plates. So that's gonna be a compressor, bronze, aluminum, and steel. Right? Then I'm gonna need let's see, where is it? Is it? Nah, it needs to be this guy. Tier 1 booster. What do I do with the Tier 2 rocket? Nothing. Not sure. tier 1 booster, and then I need to make... good question. Good question. So, yeah, this is going to be a lot of fixing my mistake. Question is, can I do it? Yeah, I think I can do it. Steel. Circuit fabricator, crusher. So that's just doing its thing. I wouldn't even begin to say where these machines are located. Well, I seem to have a problem. I can't figure out where he left the parts to build this. So, I'm probably gonna have to take a break, do my crafting, and come back. Man, this stinks. I literally don't see where he put all the parts. Oh, this is the compressor. Oh, I've got some parts in here already. Alright, aluminum. Alright, so what was I missing? So steel, aluminum, and bronze. Bronze is copper and tin, or 2 bronze ingots. Okay, here's the copper, here's the tin. Got it. And that is super slow. But I got some of it right here, or I could use the heavy duty plate already. So, let's see if we can make a replacement rocket for the one that I accidentally screwed up. So fins are steel and plate, so I'll need 2 fins. Excuse me. Let's grab that. I gotta do that again. Okay, there's our 4. Oh, unlock schematic. Here we go. Cool. Tier 2 rocket. Nice. Where did that go? I closed it. Kid me? Did it eat it? That's what happened. He must have his, yeah, I think he has his magnet turned on. That's what's going on. And as soon as I close this, it's going to want to close the whole window. So, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 of these, 10 of these. I'll need another, it's like a rocket engine. Yeah, so tin canister. It's a bunch of tin. Oof. Okay, this is just gonna take a while, so I'll sake for my sanity. Let's make a sound muffler. Okay, so we're gonna need to make a couple of these. Ten note blocks. Let's make some wool. So it's gonna dump all the string into the crafting table and bring that back. This has just got to route a while. Yep, here we go. So let's key up this formula and start making sound mufflers. That doesn't seem to work, does it? Okay, well, unfortunate, but true. So, let's take a look here then. So, one, two, three, four. We'll need another rocket tail, a rocket cone. Galacticraft. This guy. So, oxygen vent is tin. There we go. That will work out a little better. So we'll need a button and a flint and steel. Need one of these. We'll need the compressed steel from here. So strange how everything seems to be everywhere, except for when you actually need it. Oh, that's why. This is over here. Okay, grab one of those, and one of those, one of those, and one of bronze. Okay, well, can't really make the bronze right now. Let's make flint and steel. So 1 flint, 1 steel, and we'll need to make 1 button. And everything is all jammed up now. Okay. Got a button, got a flint and steel. You guys are just too noisy. There we go now. Great. Should be everything I need to make the engine. Okay. So let's do the engine over here. So we're gonna need the engine. We're gonna need 4 cones. We need a whole bunch of these heavy-duty plates. And then we need the nose cone, which should be here, which is, yep, the plates again with a little triangle with a redstone. So let's grab one of those. Then we're back to these guys here. 2 heavy-duty plate, 2 compressed meteoric iron. How does one make meteoric iron? With a PRC, obviously. Tier 1 booster. Interesting. Yeah, I really screwed the pooch on this one. I did. Alright, what was the formula for this again? Aluminum, bronze, steel. I have the steel, don't have the copper or the bronze. Now here's the bronze and the Aluminum. Okay. Yeah, let's let that churn down for a bit. Yeah, there we go. Heavy duty plate. So, yeah, let's let that run. Get back to here. We need a little bit more compressed steel and compressed tin. Let's make another one of these. Here, here. Gotta put that in the right inventory. Stinks. Really? What am I missing? So that's tin, not iron. Okay, got it. Yep, not in love with that. Another empty caster, tin caster, 1, 2. One, two. Okay, we gotta fill that with gasoline. This brings me back to the other invention over here. And now I'm entirely out of my league here. Fuel. Gasoline. Oh, here's the gasoline drum, okay. Well, I do have a... Yeah, I think that's what happened over here. This was the fuel canister. How are we looking like over here? Fuel transposer. So, gotta connect that up somehow. Right click. There we go. Just a little bit of lag. A lot of lag. So, let's extract this. Extract with no, not never active, always active. Okay? Then you will insert here, and that should start to make this accessible. So, yep, there we go. Okay, so empty canister, bink, filled fuel canister. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Next, in this horrible, horrible chain of stuff, we'll need some yellow wool and compressed meteoric iron. Okay. To make this easy, let's grab some of the dye. Look up dandelion, or just yellow dye, I guess. Dandelion, yellow. There we go. And there we go. So this will be the yellow wool. Brings us back to Galacticraft. So we got the yellow wool, we've got the fuel canister, we've got the oxygen vent, we've got the heavy duty plates. Lastly, compressed meteoric iron. So that's going to be, yes, this. I don't think we have any left, do we? Hmm. 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 I don't even know if we ever got some. Oh, okay. Skystone and iron. That looks a lot better. Okay. So now I just have to hunt for Skystone. Play the Where Did We Leave It game. Okay, meteoric is iron plus Skystone. Okay. So let's grab another 80 of that and grab some iron. Throw it all into the induction smelter. Oh, hi. Meteoric iron. I'll take you. How much do I need? 1 to 1 here. I'll take another piece, I guess. Oh, I'm gonna need 8. That's what I'm gonna need. So, while that's ticking, let's find our furnace. Actually, get back to the alloy smelter. That'll work out okay. For some reason it pulled my meteoric iron back out. Do not know why. There we go. Let's grab that. Head back over here. The noisiest thing in the world. And take a look then at the Galacticraft. Okay, yep, compressed. So that looks pretty cool. Let's throw you in and let it work its way down here. Okay. Got that, got this. Okay. Three, so that means I should have enough to make the first this and yellow wool. After all that, yellow wool. Tier 1 booster. Oh! Gave the empty canister back. That's cool. I guess I didn't need to do that after all. Could have just reused the canister. So let's get our last piece here. Let's see. So 4 of that. Just a challenge and a half. Here we go. Tier 1 booster. Phew. Okay, so that leaves the nose cone, the fins. Let's grab all the plates and head over here to... Man, I hate how noisy that is. Head over here to the Tier 2 rocket. So nose cone, all the plates go here. Do they? No. Supposed to be heavy duty plates. Yeah, that goes there. We should have 1, 2, 3, 4. Tier 1 rocket engine goes here. Tier 2 plate. That's our problem. Heavy duty. Heavy. Pipe heavy. Tier 2. Okay, so I need to compress the heavy duty plate with a press, so I need to do that 10 times. Oof. Oof. Okay. Which means I need 10 more of the compressed meteoric iron. And you are running out of RF power because the insane Draxon keeps disconnecting all the power things. How am I doing on space? Terrible. Okay. Yes, you did that, didn't you? Okay. Bink, bink. Yeah, he's grinding crap down again. Really should pause that. It's more important right now. Sky stone. Okay. So just running in circles here. Not AFK anymore, that's interesting. So, let's take 6 of these, add them to our tier 1 heavy duty plate, and combine, that should make the second tier heavy duty plate here. Yes. So I need to do that 9 more times. I'm going to need 4 more pieces of the iron, and that's obviously not going to do it. Well, it might actually. Yep, there's our 4. Okay. I wonder if I could just throw this right here. Nope. Okay. Has to compress up first, and then you throw the compressed piece in with the other piece, and then the piece with the piece, and the piece and the piece. Okay. So, what am I missing next? Watch pot never boils syndrome. Thermal padding. Yeah, kinda needed that. Oops. Alright. After all this. So 10 heavy duty plates. The engine. Question is it a tier 1 engine? Rocket engine. don't see a tier 2 heavy rocket engine. Alright, well. Tier 1 rocket, tier 1 rocket. Storage space. Yeah, here's the tier 2 rocket. Requires a tier 1 rocket engine. 2 chests. I think I can do that. Yep, this is not how I plan to spend this hour. That's for sure. Okay. I think I'm ready to put everything together, actually. So. Okay. 2 chests. Plus the tier 2 heavy duty plate. Oh, let's click next. And here we go. 1, 2. Okay, now it's letting me put them in. I think that's the first time it's actually letting me put this plate in. 1, 2. Nose cone. Tier 2 rocket. And Insane Draxid is here. Small mistake. It's no launch pad. That's what happened. That's our small mistake. Question is, how do I place this? Yep, so you left the marker on Mars? Yes. Give me a second to resolve this. uh, Hello.
Hello?
So yeah, I kind of went to Mars, uh, spawned back, couldn't get back to Mars, so I probably spent like the last hour making another rocket. Maybe not a whole
Just
hour,
teleport.
but a piece of a. Should I bring the rocket or leave the rocket?
Just put it in a chest and leave it there.
All right, I'll leave it
That
there.
way you don't.
Okay, TP.
Is it?
So how did you teleport?
I set a home here.
Oh, that's a good idea. Set home. Set home.
Mars.
Mars base. Good enough. All right, so
Why are you clear over there?
what's that? What over where?
I said, why are you clear over there?
I thought it was right next to you. I'm right next to the spruce trees right now.
Why in the hell do I keep on?
Hmm.
Piece of shit.
Portal gun?
Yeah, found one.
Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so you made a oxygen bubble distributor, oxygen compressor, and you're charging tanks, right? Or
Yeah, because
yeah.
mine for exploring.
Oh, I see the bubble now. Okay. So I went and I got 39 pieces of desh ore, um, but I'm not sure that's actually what you want. So
Yeah.
you want the ME drive, right?
Um, the ME drive is on Venus. We need the Dash ore to make the Tier 3 rocket to get to Venus.
Oh, okay. Is 39 enough? Probably not.
Yeah, for now.
Okay, well that's back at the base. So,
I, I I also collected 64, so
okay,
64 plus 29. So
okay,
I ran it. I made a mistake though.
yeah.
I ran out of lives and got kicked.
You did what? I'm sorry.
Ran out of lives.
Oh, oh. So how did you fix that?
I found the command to pardon myself. So I did that, and I added lives, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep a better eye on my lives. But I was I was thinking the same thing could happen to you.
Aren't we part of the same team? It says 41 lives, right? We're in a party with two
Uh,
players, so.
the better questing mod.
Oh, it's not HQM. It's the other book.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And it doesn't show you your lives.
until you just don't have any more.
Yep.
Okay, so that was because of the failed Gaia battle,
Yep.
probably. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Okay, good to know. All right, so this is. I don't know how we get the rocket back from this lander.
Right
Um,
click on it.
just right click on it. Oh,
It
landing
was in there.
balloon. Oh, okay. Oh, that's how you. Okay.
You can
Um,
even get the fuel out. You have to have a fuel canister to do it, though.
which I do.
You don't need to, dude.
You don't need it.
No. We got plenty of fuel back on the home planet. Anyways, I got the Tier 3 rocket schematic and everything, so the only
Okay.
thing left to do is just tear this base down. But I don't want to do that because we're going to need a shit ton of dash ore.
Okay.
Because for every tier after, you have to have the tier before. Like,
Hmm. Hmm.
go look up tier 4. Hang on.
Like tier 4 rocket fins. Yeah. Heavy duty plate,
Yeah, the
which
heavy
is
duty plate.
level 3 plate, which is level 2
Tier,
plate. Got it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you need the level 2 or the level 3 plate, which has compressed dash, which is one dash per compressed. So, I mean, it's not that bad of a deal, but
Hmm.
for for the tier 4, that's 33
Yeah.
if my calculations are correct.
I think eventually we will need to go the other path and go get the PRC. and mix the liquid ethylene with oxygen and we can make the ore on the fly. Oh no, we can't. That's from fallen meteor. No, there's no formula for that. Okay. Never mind. Never mind.
We're just gonna do an ender quarry up here, dude.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But we're gonna need tesseracts, and we're not there yet. I want to get the ME system now.
Okay.
That's what I was working on.
Okay. So back to spawn? Or
Yep.
okay. So while you were out, I made experience seed and the tin seed up to 10 10 10. So that's new. I made a diamond seed, diamalia seed. Let me do a correction there. And then we cannot make the diamond seed until we have the master infusion stone. So that means we're kind of screwed with be able to make all those books on the fly. So if you remember before, you can use the experience essence to just make whatever enchantment you want. Well, we won't be able to do that to make prot armor, unfortunately. So either we do it the old-fashioned way with a auto enchanter, or we come up with some other formula for taking care of that. I don't know. I haven't quite figured out what to do there yet. So I think we're just at the point of grinding a lot of stuff through the compressor. I can make a vat if
we need it. Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna need that shortly. Okay, you've got a lot of material here. Okay, cool.
Do you have an Envar seed yet?
I made the seed. I did not make it 10 10 10 yet. I can do that.
Okay, because I seriously need Envar.
All right. I flush out the old seeds. And yep. Tin Invar. Here we go. All right. So I'm going to mute myself for a second and just kind of finish off this episode, unfortunately. So looks like what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down and just grind through a bunch of seeds at this point. I've been recording for...
Well, I have enough skystone finally to be able to make meteoric iron.
Okay, that's cool. How much skystone do you have at this point?
26,000.
That should be more than enough.
Well, when I created this system, I didn't expect it to work as well as it did.
Sort of like the half a stack of octuple compressed cobblestone over there. It's there's a ridiculous amount now.
Well, I mean, I made 5 freaking stacks of world interaction upgrades, a stack of speed upgrades, thinking, oh, it's just barely going to keep up on the sieves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Well, you did drain all your power out of that, so.
Yeah, well, I'm getting more right now.
Yeah.
I'm at 2,000 out of 10. I mean, I don't want to build another crusher right now.
Yeah.
And
All right, at this point, I'm calling it an episode, so if you could please leave a comment or a like, let me know how I'm doing, and I will see you next
Jupiter's a tier 4, so
time in Project Ozone 2, Capped mode.
we'll also be getting a
Bye.
big reactor here real soon.